Can you kind of break down the decision process there and why you ultimately decided to buy that first piece of property?
Yeah, so the first property I ever bought, I bought it for $575,000, like I said, June 1998. And when I bought it, it was actually a property that another person had developed and went broke and lost it to the bank. So I bought it from a bank out of Canada called Gentra. And I think that he owed them about 1.2 or 1.3 million on the build, and that was his debt. And I bought it for 575. They asked 600,000. When I bought it, I put every penny I had up, and I had never done a real estate closing, so I didn't really know how the numbers would work other than the down payment. What did I really need? So I was concerned. So I went out and applied for credit cards, and I was willing to take credit card advances if I needed. Luckily, I didn't need it because I learned that you get credits back when you go to closing for security deposits and taxes and things like that. But I closed on that first property, and I never looked back since then. But yeah, you're right, it was scary. A lot of people that were involved, from coworkers in the investment banking business and stockbroker world, they would laugh at me and tell me how stupid this is. Why would you put all this money into a property and you're going to make so little when you could buy a stock and the next day make a fortune, which was true partially. The real estate attorney who did the closing that I hired, he himself, who at the time was probably well into his late 40s, early 50s, he told me I was crazy and said, this is not how real estate works. So everybody had this belief, and maybe it was dumb luck or maybe it was not knowing too much, but I just really believed that I could turn this property around and rent out the vacancies and that it would certainly work at the price point I bought. And I was right.
That's awesome. I'm actually curious, that was your first deal that you ever did, and you did not know nearly as much as you know now. Right. So I'm curious, what would you change, or what was the biggest thing that you learned from that first deal?
First thing I learned from that deal is don't listen to other people, and certainly don't listen to people who aren't doing exactly what you want to do. So the people who were telling me I was a fool to buy real estate didn't own real estate. The real estate attorney didn't own investment properties. So maybe if I had been speaking to real estate guys, they wouldn't have given me that advice and put the fear in me. But really don't pay attention to people who are giving you advice that really has no basis in credibility. So you really only want to listen to people who are actually doing it.